Welcome to this explainer. Today, I'm going to be your ultimate training guide to becoming a bona fide business detective right here in the state of Illinois. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur, an aspiring business partner, or really just someone conducting a little due diligence, we're going to unlock the secrets of the state's public records together. Picture this scenario. You're about to sign a major contract, or maybe you're getting ready to write a hefty check to a brand new vendor. Have you ever wondered how to easily verify the status of a business in Illinois without even leaving your couch? Well, this knowledge is literally just a few clicks away. And I promise you, mastering this skill is going to save you time, money, and some major legal headaches down the road.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Before we start searching, we need to know exactly what it is we're actually looking for. In the eyes of Illinois law, a business entity is simply an organization formally registered with the state. We're talking about corporations, limited liability companies, LLCs, nonprofits, and limited partnerships. These are distinct legal structures that operate entirely separate from their owners.
So here's our roadmap for today's investigation. 1. Intro to entity status. 2. Navigating the official website. 3. Conducting a search. 4. Special considerations. 5. Practical applications. And 6. Conclusion and final tips.
Let's kick things off with Section 1. Introduction to Business Entity Status.
The simple truth here is you really can't safely register a similar business name, buy from, or partner with an Illinois company until you confirm it actually exists and is sitting in good standing. Checking this status verifies the company's legal existence. It's basically your frontline due diligence for any partnerships or mergers. It ensures that when you sign a contract, the entity on the other side actually has the legal capacity to be bound by it.
Moving right along to Section 2, navigating the official Illinois Business Services website.
All right, so the state maintains this completely free public database run by the Secretary of State's Department of Business Services. Step 1 is super easy. You just visit apps.lsos.gov. There's zero account creation required and absolutely no login needed. Step 2, you'll see a quick public search disclaimer that just notes the database is for individual searches, not bulk downloads. Just go ahead and click Accept. And then Step 3, you arrive at the main hub where you can select your preferred search method.
Now you've got a few options here. Searching by business name is definitely the most common. It's a broad search, which is great if you're checking name availability or if you kind of only know part of a company's name. But if you have it, searching by file number is the absolute gold standard. The file number is a unique 8-digit ID assigned right at formation. Using this precise search completely bypasses any spelling errors or confusing abbreviations. You can also search by the registered agent or specific corporate officers, which is a fantastic trick to connect the dots between different businesses run by the exact same people.
All right, Section 3, conducting a business entity search.
Let's actually execute a search. Step 1. Enter your term. Keep in mind, you don't always need the exact legal name. In fact, dropping punctuation and designators like LLC or Inc. can actually yield better, broader results. Step 2. Review the results list. Illinois is pretty great because it displays the current status right there on the initial list, which saves you a bunch of clicks. Step 3. Once you spot your target, click the entity name. This opens up the file detail report, which is the official public record containing formation dates, addresses, and their whole filing history.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how the state's dense 9-status framework basically boils down to critical red and green flags. If a business is active or in good standing, you have a green light. They are totally current on all their filings and fees. But watch out for not good standing. That means they missed an annual report or maybe a franchise tax payment. They can technically still operate, but they can't secure bank loans or qualify in other states. And if you see involuntarily dissolved for an Illinois company or revoked for an out-of-state company, that is a massive red flag. The state has literally terminated their authority to do business.
Section 4, Special Considerations for Accurate Searches.
So, a blank search doesn't automatically mean you're dealing with a scam. You really have to know what this database does not track. It won't show you sole proprietorships or county-registered doing business as names, also known as DBAs. Those are all filed at the county level. It also doesn't check federal trademarks. And perhaps most importantly, the file detail report will never show you the internal shareholders or the ultimate owners of a company. It only lists the managers or officers on file.
And keep this number in mind for sure, 180. That's the exact number of days a business can sit in not good standing before the Illinois Secretary of State automatically forces an administrative dissolution. So if a partner's company slips into not good standing, the clock is ticking very loudly.
Section 5. Practical Applications and Real-Life Examples.
Let's see how all this builds a complete picture.
Imagine you're about to sign a major, multi-year contract with a vendor called Springfield Innovations. You obviously want to be completely certain they're a legitimate, compliant partner.
So, you run the search and pull up their file detail report. Here's your checklist. First, status. It's active. Perfect. You note down their 8-digit file number for your own records. Next, you check the registered agent. Now, this is the person legally appointed to receive lawsuits and state mail. In Illinois, they absolutely must have a physical street address. P.O. boxes are strictly prohibited. Finally, you check their filing history to ensure their annual report was filed on time. Springfield Innovations passes with flying colors. Now, while the online search we just did is completely free, sometimes you need official paper proof. If you're opening a bank account, applying for a loan, or expanding this business to another state, they're going to ask for a certificate of good standing. In Illinois, you can order this official document directly through the portal for $25 for an LLC or corporation. It's just $5 if it's a nonprofit.
And finally, Section 6, Conclusion and Final Tips.
So the crucial point here is that checking a status is just a snapshot in time. Ongoing due diligence is a year-round job. You absolutely must calendar your annual report deadlines. In Illinois, that's usually before the first day of your anniversary month. You also must maintain a valid physical registered agent. For some advanced due diligence, it's smart to cross-reference state status with UCC lien filings, just to see if a company owes secured debt. And don't just check a partner once. Run regular status checks on your key vendors.
And this brilliantly illustrates why staying on top of this matters to your wallet. Filing your annual report for an Illinois LLC costs $75. It's just a simple, expected cost of doing business. But if you forget, if you slip into not good standing and eventually get dissolved, reinstating that exact same LLC is going to hit you with a $200 penalty fee, plus you still have to pay the back taxes and file all the late reports. Yikes.
All right, as we close, I do need to provide a quick professional disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer is for informational purposes only. It absolutely should not be considered tax, accounting, or legal advice. Every single business situation is unique, so please always consult a qualified legal professional for personalized assistance regarding your specific situation.
You are now fully equipped with the tools to navigate the Illinois Business Registry like an absolute pro. You know exactly where to look, what the statuses mean, and what red flags to avoid. So I'll leave you with this thought. Who is going to be your next business partner? And are you ready to investigate them? Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.